Yeah, so we're starting with the topic of anime, I guess.
Yeah.
Oh, we're starting out. Okay.
Yep.
I just asked him like what it means to, like, if you do an anime here, like in America, is it technically an anime still? 'Cause it's not in Japan.
I thought it was.
Well, we
Is it?
searched up. Yeah, it's more of like it's Japan's original style.
Yeah. So if it's like,
Right.
Like you could tell the difference between a cartoon and an anime.
Yeah.
Typically, anime is gonna have that more. They have like a realistic, but not. I mean, every anime is different. It depends on who draws it, all that stuff. You look at like Baki. It's made to be more. Although it has over the top scenes, like he pulls someone's face off. Not very realistic, but it's like when you compare that to Demon Slayer, there's a big difference.
I feel like they add like very specific sound effects too, compared to cartoons, where cartoons is more like dialogue almost.
I don't really watch anime.
I don't.
Some I've watched. I really like Full Metal Alchemist. That was definitely one of my favorite ones.
What's the best rated anime of all time?
Yeah, I mean, it's fantastic. It was actually created by all females.
Really?
Yep, the whole thing, which is really funny. So totally female writer and directors.
What's the storyline of it?
It's basically a universe where alchemy exists, and obviously with alchemy, it's just like a different form of. It's just science, but
well,
it's like
basically
more magic.
just equivalent exchange.
Yeah.
So it's like Harry Potter kind of.
I wouldn't say it's Harry Potter, but it's more of like it's
Minecraft.
Yeah. It's
well,
like
basically,
Minecraft.
it's like
potions and shit.
It's
Swift.
Yeah.
No, it's basically like you can't like exchanging. Let's say a fan. It can make heat, I guess, and then you can make a heat source because it's an equivalent.
Well, no,
I
guess it's it's more of like they're able to rearrange like atoms and stuff essentially. Yeah. So like, obviously the law of equivalent exchange is you can't trade something that's worth less than what you're trying to create.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly,
so like you have to use like something that is of similar value in order to recreate something.
And then they take like creative freedom and kind of.
Yeah. So, but it's like there's one scene where. This guy's speaker broke, and because all the parts were there, the guy was able to fix it with alchemy right on the spot. It's like magic.
That's pretty cool.
But it's science, and it's actual like science or whatever. They're reconstructing the atoms. They have everything there, so it's just it's all like cool. All matter. It's all the matter is there. They're just constructing it back.
But so what I was talking to him about though is that now America, because they see anime is so successful right now. I mean, movies in America right now are just flopping one after another. I mean, Barbie did well because they had the very good advertisement.
Oppenheimer did well as well.
Oppenheimer as well. But look at how many of these Disney movies and stuff have been flopping. So now you look at this Superman show. I don't know the name of it, but they tried taking the anime style, but they failed at it. Because it's not Japanese. They just tried to be anime.
DC has always been a lot better when it came to their animations.
But the problem is it's not a cartoon. They've always made cartoons, but they tried to copy that anime style.
Well, cartoons were originally comic books. Not comic books, but I mean like, cartoons were on the back of a newspaper or the back of a magazine, and it was just a little strip. Cartoons turned into, once TV became more popular, more readily available, that's when they started making. That was really only until like the 80s or so.
Yeah.
That you really had cartoon shows. They were very basic.
Yeah.
Well, you had like, what was the first cartoon?
First cartoon?
Probably like Disney, right?
As in like a show?
The first one was the Disney one with the mops. Wasn't it?
Fantasia.
Fantasia, yeah. That was the first like sound. I'm pretty sure the first one that actually like sound and stuff.
Oh really?
Yep. I know the first ever animation was
Steamboat Willie. They had it before. Steamboat Willie was.
But that was the first one that has sound, color, I'm pretty sure, and all that stuff. It was like a revolutionary thing.
Oh yeah, because Steamboat Willie was black and white, right?
Yeah, that was all.
I'll look it up. Hold on.
Fantasia's actually
we got our in-house.
I actually I'll go back and watch Fantasia just because it's amazing. It's a good like visual of everything. Like they had all these colors and like it's very cool.
But that's why it's also crazy when you see the difference between Fantasia and what we have now.
Yeah.
Especially in the past, like I would say 2 to 3 years maybe. These people at home have been, like even like I could produce some crazy anime with simply just like an iPad.
Right. Yeah.
Like
apparently, the first cartoon was in 1908. Phantasmagory.
Wow.
That's weird that Disney did Fantasia.
But Steamboat Willie didn't come around until 1920.
Wow.
What was the first Disney? Was Fantasia the first Disney movie with color and stuff?
I think so, yeah.
Because Disney used to be revolutionary. That's what really made him such an amazing brand. Was really, just think outside the box of how they did these things.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah, by the way, I saw Walt Disney himself summoning a demon.
Yeah, just got to have a meeting.
Dude, his head's in the freezer, bro. His head's in the freezer.
Possibly.
Below Magic Kingdom.
Yeah. That's the thing. Disney has some wild theories, man.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, the whole tunnels underneath are real.
Yeah, those are
everyone
real, but that was
knows
a theory at one point.
You know what's funny though is I saw a YouTube short or whatever. They were like, "What do they need these tunnels for?" It's like if you've been to Disney, you know that the workers go over there. That's why you never see them. And it's not that deep.
What you have to be concerned about is the layer below the tunnel.
Yeah.
That's where.
That's the part where it gets deep. Yeah.
Yeah, that's where Walt is.
Yeah.
That's where they got him hidden.
The chambers. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Go in there, break in there.
We could. There's people have broken into all kinds of places in Disney. There was that one that adventure, whatever it was, the island that's in Magic Kingdom.
Island of Adventure.
Yeah, Island of Adventure. When they closed it down, there was people trying to get in there, and there was people who successfully got in there. But that's the thing is, people say all kinds of crazy stuff.
See, with that though, it's what are you gonna do once you get on the island? I feel like that's just the fact that they couldn't go. So
there's no turning back.
We want to go, and they just
you jump in the river.
Yep.
Yeah.
Although there was a long history, I think, just because where it's built of also just the with the river, all the horrible brain-eating amoebas and all that.
Oh yeah, that was
that's why they
Blizzard
lost their
Beach
water.
Or something. That's what that one was, right?
Adventure Islands might have been called.
Oh.
I don't remember the name of that one.
It was a water park though.
It was a water park island, and it was a zoo.
It was a zoo.
Yep. And there's still animals in it. Not like the original animals, but it's just been inhabited over again by animals and all that. And people go there, but I think it's a very dangerous place to go for some reason. I don't know. I can't remember too much about it. But
Florida wildlife,
Yeah. It's just a Florida man.
Yeah.
They have him in a cage.
That's what to keep moist critical. Yeah, but there's some crazy stuff with that. I used to look behind all the lore of Disney, and even the things with they used to make Mickey gas masks.
Mickey gas masks.
Yep.
Where can I order one?
Back during the Cold War.
Has the ears on.
Where can I get it?
Back.
And can I walk around in the park with it?
Yeah. Right. Well, back during the Cold War, if you look up an image, I think they saw pictures of them. You can see it'll be a gas mask, and it looks like Mickey Mouse.
I'm looking this up. I'm looking this up.
Disturbing.
For sale, bro.
Oh.
Yep.
Yo, they got it.
Yeah.
Hey, is it from Disney?
Yeah. Those
look at that thing.
It was some propaganda thing that they were doing to try to get kids to wear the mask.
What the?
I'm serious.
1944. Issued to children.
Yeah.
Interesting.
That's
was after the Pearl Harbor attacks?
Yep.
That's crazy.
I wonder how many they sold.
I don't know, man.
Just made bank off that.
Those things are disturbing, man.
Yeah, they are.
That looks like an original, but
imagine your kid just wearing that.
That looks legit. What is this? That looks like a knockoff.
Yeah.
This looks like this is the real one.
Yeah, that's the real one.
You can just tell this is the real one.
That might be creepier.
Dude, that's crazy.
They
sold at least one.
Yeah, exactly.
They got the
Somebody
picture
has
on there.
to order one.
Someone's got it.
It was Walt
we're
Disney.
going on eBay. Someone's got to have this.
Probably a couple $100.
It's a couple million, probably, honestly. Because they couldn't have sold that many.
Yeah.
I just kind of want to go to Disney with one.
Dude, I want to go to Disney and just walk around the park.
Yeah.
Remember these?
Next time I go to Disney, I'm going to ask one of the employees and be like, "Hey, where's your secret? Where's the secret gas mask?
The Walt Disney
Where's the secret Mickey Mouse gas mask? Point me in the direction."
Cool.
They have them.
They got them. You got to have the secret password though.
They have to have it a museum. Like a museum. So. I don't know. You don't see that anywhere. I'm surprised you guys haven't even heard of that.
I've never heard of that.
I don't think Disney would try to tell people about
No.
No. Well, I mean, No, it's pretty bad.
It doesn't help
what was the reasoning for it?
It was just to get kids to try to wear those gas masks.
Get used to wearing gas masks.
Yeah, it's just more kid friendly.
1944. It said it was after the Pearl Harbor attacks, which is when the nuclear bombs were going off. You know, when we built Fat Man and Little Boy.
That was 41 though. It was Pearl Harbor.
No, it's probably about the Cold War, right? When was that?
That was
it's after. No, 44.
44 was like 3 years after.
That's when they said they were bringing it out.
Oh my god!
$125.
What is that?
Those things are disturbing.
Actually, not a bad price.
That's not bad. That's
pretty
work. Good.
They got some goofy gas in there.
Goofy gas.
Where's that one? Oh, this one.
I mean, Mickey doesn't mess around with that stuff.
Yeah, no, Disney has money.
Yeah.
Wow, that's interesting. Yeah, so I wonder if they were... Because, I mean, you were getting into the Cold War at that point. Yeah. A little after that.
I mean, also, if you knew, like...
I mean, that was back when it was, like, a standard to have the bomb drills, right?
Well, I mean, that went on for a long time.
And a commercial, yeah.
Like, 1942, they were probably all like, oh, we just dropped these bombs, and they didn't really know who else maybe had them. Though. It was like 40... Whatever. We dropped the fucking atomic bombs on them.
Not Ben Shapiro knowing every single date.
Hey, the dates matter.
Yeah, that's true. The dates do matter.
This was before, so...
Well, it says a month. January 7th, 1942. A month after the Pearl Harbor attacks.
Well, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah. So...
That's when the tensions were high.
Sense.
And then... I don't know, because that's kind of weird, because no one even knew about the Manhattan Project.
Yeah.
If you watch Oppenheimer, no one even knew about it going on.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. Maybe that was a precursor. Maybe like, hey, just so you know.
I mean, I'm sure Disney knew. You know?
Just in case anyone happens to have any atomic
Disney
weapons.
probably...
Not the United States, though. We don't got anything.
I don't know what they are, but like, if it
got
were
nothing,
a thing,
bro.
I kid you not, I would not be surprised if Disney somehow...
Surprise sun attack!
I would not be surprised if Disney was the one who like funded the whole project.
They may have had some.
Like I would.
You have to remember though,
Disney
around this time,
right?
Disney was not even close to what it is nowadays.
That's true.
Like Disney was like a small company.
They didn't have the parks until like the 70s.
Yeah,
right?
like the
60s.
Like it was just they were just an animation studio.
Yeah.
They were like what
but that was a big
DreamWorks
thing.
was.
Yeah.
Until they bought them.
Yeah.
And then they bought
competition.
Everything else. Buy. We can't have competition if we absorb them.
Yeah. Can't lose if
can't lose if you use money.
Yeah.
If you look at the Snow White movie, the actress there's all this backlash, and her one coping mechanism, and what they changed it to is that now it has nothing to do with the prince or whatever of the story. I don't know much about Snow White, but now it's about like leadership, like that she would go a better like leader and stuff. And then she said, "Well, we're not back in whenever the original Snow White was made." That's what they're saying, and I'm like, you're completely changing the story.
Yeah,
and you can rewrite a story and make it your own thing. You know, you can make it cool, but
they own it. I mean,
yeah, they can do whatever they want with it.
I'm just saying I don't know, they're just not exactly innovative with it. They're just kind of changing the message to, I don't know, fit nowadays, but it's not really.
Make money and...
I mean, you could just tell in general.
Why spend all the money to have writers rewrite characters or make new characters when you can just say, let's just go in the Disney vault and
a whole
just
new
take whatever we got left
storyline?
over.
Are you kidding me?
But like even video games and stuff do that too.
You know what I'm waiting for? I'm waiting for the Cat in the Hat live action movie, like the next one. Remember that really creepy one?
They're never gonna make another one.
Dude,
that was never gonna make another one.
That movie was amazing.
If they do, I wonder who the actor was for that, because he actually that was
Michael Myers.
Yeah,
that was Michael Myers.
Yes, that was.
But he passed away, right? Or is he alive? Should look it up?
I don't think he passed away.
Pull it up.
No, I don't think he's dead.
Pull it up.
We're pulling it up. Pull it up, James.
Jamie.
No affiliation to Jamie from the
Joe
Rogan podcast.
It's not the Joe Rogan experience, but we do have our own young Jamie.
But we do have Donald Trump.
Hey, star.
Hello.
Michael Myers and Halloween.
That's when we have Dad just dressed up.
Yeah, exactly.
It's going great.
See, this sounds
huge.
It's Michael Myers. It says Michael Myers and Halloween actor dead at 81.
That's what I thought.
That is not the same Michael Myers.
Yeah, that's why I was like,
that is the killer Michael Myers.
Yeah, but
different Michael Myers.
Isn't that pretty crazy? Like, the fact that you have the same name.
What a coincidence!
That's gotta suck, man.
Like, that's a good thing. I feel like with our last name, like, there's not too many other people with the same last name.
Yeah, that's true.
But if you have the last name like,
but I hear it every
Smith,
once in a while.
You know,
I hear, dude, Smith is like, I think literally Smith is the #1 last name.
It has to be.
So many people have. It is such a common name.
I guess not. It's Woody only giving me results for Halloween, so
whatever. I don't think he's dead.
Look up just look up Cat in the Hat actor.
I said, oh yeah, Cat in the Hat.
Probably should have started with that one.
Yeah. Shout out
but where's
man?
The wife? I think the wife of Dr. Seuss, Mrs. Seuss.
Oh, Mrs.
Sounds stupid. Mrs. Seuss.
Mrs. Seuss.
Was like, yeah, we're never doing another live action of any iteration of Dr. Seuss ever again.
That's good.
Yeah.
Oh, the Grinch movie's great.
Because
wait, no, they made the Grinch movie. They made the animated.
Oh yeah, that was the Grinch. That was a good movie too.
No, Grinch was before, I think.
No, the animated
Grinch with Jim.
Grinch.
It was
not the
Grinch
live
with
action.
Jim Carrey, and then Cat in the Hat. Mike Myers did a phenomenal job, in my opinion.
Yeah.
The Cat in the Hat.
That wasn't him.
Oh, who was it?
It was Kelly Preston.
Oh, I don't know who that is.
I don't know either, but that's why I said shout out Kelly Preston.
Dude.
Because you can't beat the first one.
No,
so
you can't.
Disturbing.
You can't. It would never. It's just like the Grinch, though. You can't. You cannot.
Yeah.
Even if you had Jim Carrey, you'd play it. Like, it's just not going to be the same.
I think Jim Carrey's good, but, like, I feel like he's not, like, he doesn't replace character. You know what I'm saying?
No.
Like, Johnny Depp can do that. Like, when he did the Charlie and Chocolate Factory again,
yeah.
he does really good because he plays his character, so, like, it's different.
Dude, Johnny Depp is a great actor.
Like, he's really good at, like, playing into a character, whereas Jim Carrey's good at being himself, I feel like.
Dude, you ever seen those videos with Jim Carrey of how he changed his face? Oh my god, it's crazy. He can, like, he has control over all of the muscles in his face.
Oh, man.
So he can, like, contort them into these crazy things.
Is that how the Grinch he was able to, like...
Dude, yeah, like, but he can do, like, he'll do, like, impressions, and he'll look like, he did an impression of, Clint Eastwood.
That's crazy.
And his face looked like Clint Eastwood. Like, it was so weird
That's
how he was
crazy.
able to change his face.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Brie Larson.
Brie Larson.
Shout out to you.
No.
She's on her redemption arc. No, people really don't mind Brie Larson as much. She hasn't been as bad.
Who's that?
Captain Marvel.
She was like probably the most hated.
I heard like nobody liked her.
Why?
She's just.
She's just the way she is.
Yeah, she's just Brie Larson.
Apparently, she's very
Lesbian?
No. What? No.
Leave the gays alone.
Alright, so what do you mean? Explain. What do you mean?
I don't know. Apparently, people just didn't like her. She was just very annoying.
Just annoying, yeah. I mean, you could
Did
look
they
at.
talk to her?
Apparently, like.
Did
like,
Nardwuar talk to her?
Like, apparently, Chris Hemsworth didn't even like her.
No, you could look at the interviews.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, the interviews.
Yeah, they used to go at it.
Oh really?
Yeah.
I feel like if the other actors don't like that person, then usually it's
especially when I feel like everyone in the Marvel cast was just like the nicest people. It's
they
so
were
funny.
very like close.
Yeah.
I mean, they were working on those films.
I mean, dude,
years.
they're getting paid
Over a
millions of
decade.
dollars to be superheroes. Like,
Yeah.
come on.
But like, it was like.
Life's gotta be good.
Yeah.
Over a decade now, I think all of them.
I mean, Iron Man came out like what 2008.
2008, yeah.
Yeah. And then I mean,
Endgame
the last good one was 2019.
I think Endgame was.
I know.
2019.
2018 maybe.
2018. So yeah, about 10 years. They were all.
Yeah.
And they were still like making other movies where they were all kind of in each other's movies, and technically it went longer than that, because you just had Thor: Love and Thunder last year,
Which was awful.
Yeah, I don't know.
That movie sucked.
I think it could have been really good.
It could have.
It could have been really
Thor's
good.
like a good character.
Yeah.
And Chris Hemsworth is also just a good, he's a good actor.
That was supposed to like finish off his arc.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's just kind of just there for the money at this point. I don't think he really likes being Thor. He's just kind of trying to get rid of the Thor character at this point. I don't know.
Think so?
Yeah, I mean, even one of the things, just the whole thing of him joining the Guardians of the Galaxy. Didn't he like join their team? Like he said he was, and then
it was just really odd because it's like you had Thor for Age of Ultron, the original Avengers. Like he was just this type of character. Then you have like Infinity War that came along. Then Endgame, he's like this blob. He gets all fat, which technically,
it's kind of funny.
It was funny. A lot of people were like,
they're making fun of him. They're trying to say that men are fat.
It's like, no, dude. Like canonically, Norse mythology, Thor is a fat fuck. Like he's a big guy. Like he's super strong.
Yeah.
Like that's. I mean, he's not blonde haired. He has orange hair. Like.
Really?
Yeah.
Even in like the Greek. Is that Greek?
No, Norse.
It's Norse.
Like Vikings.
Right.
He has orange hair. He's like he's actually really like he doesn't have 6-pack abs. Because you have to remember the different mythologies. Like they all look at it differently. The Greeks were like obsessed with working out. Like they were obviously they made the Olympics. Mm-hmm. They actually had like gyms that they made and stuff. So like of course they're gonna make their gods like the perfect body types and stuff, super athletic looking and stuff. The Vikings didn't really care because they saw it as big strong dude with a freaking hammer.
And it was cold.
And it was cold.
Axe.
What?
Yeah.
Axe.
Yes. I don't know. It was alright. And it was interesting.
That's what I mean, though, is that look at that compared to old Marvel movies. I mean, Iron Man, that was
Oh, yeah, Iron Man 1 is a classic.
Yeah.
Like, Iron Man 1 to me will never be bad.
Yeah, it was a good movie.
It's so good.
Got especially Elon Musk in there.
Yeah, you got Elon Musk,
really?
bro. Yeah. You got RDJ. RDJ is awesome.
Yeah.
And then, I mean, all the other Marvel movies, Winter Soldier was amazing. Like, all those movies.
Yeah, Winter Soldier.
They're the reason why the superhero movies really.
The only problem I had is that they totally nerfed Bucky.
Oh, yeah.
Like,
I don't even know.
Winter Soldier Bucky was a badass. Yeah. He was awesome in that.
But then look at him like Civil War.
Yeah, and then he just gets totally, like, downgraded. It's like, really?
Yeah, he was like a second Captain America almost.
Yeah,
like almost.
He was more than that. He was just like a bloodthirsty, like.
And then eventually he got upgraded. He got a vibranium arm, dude.
Yeah.
Like,
they found more somewhere.
Dude, like, come on.
And then he just.
He was even stronger than he originally was. He just wasn't programmed.
I'd say even Captain America though. I mean, he was still strong. He just wasn't as like great as the original movies, like their first couple ones. I just feel like
budget cuts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember when I saw the first Captain America. It
was amazing.
I saw it in
we rented it. Oh, really?
That's when I broke my foot and I rode my scooter all the way with my friends. Yeah.
God.
Rode it all the way to the movie theater. Actually, I had to see that movie.
Are you serious?
Yep.
That's like, wow.
I think we saw Winter Soldier on like the
cruise. We rented it from Redbox. The first Captain America.
Oh. Yeah, it was good.